Taylor Smith. Ms. Smith, you're charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, ma'am.
On June 21st, 2024, officers were dispatched to an assault family call and spoke with the complaining witness, the defendant's mother. The complaining witness said that she was arguing with her son and the defendant came outside and hit her in the stomach with a rock.
Hit her in the stomach with a rock.
The complaining witness advised that she felt pain.
Ms. Smith, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. How old are you, ma'am?
17.
You're 17. What do you do in life now? Do we know what mom wants, guys? Does mom want her back home?
She doesn't want a protective order, so she wants to go back.
If I drug test you now, what's going to show up? Let's send her for a drug test right now. I'm sending you for a drug test, and then you must report back here to court. If you do not come back to court, I will issue a bond, and I'm going to put you in custody just like I did the other person. I don't want to have to do that, so come back to me as soon as you take a drug test, and then I'm going to appoint your lawyer today. We're going to figure out where we go from here. But you're in high school, no dope. Do you understand? No, I don't want to talk about the case yet. You have the right to remain silent. I have a bunch of DAs here. Anything you say, they're going to sit there, type it to try to use it against you. I just want to know what, if anything's going to show up on a drug test, and we'll go from there. All right. For now, I'm going to have you sign a reset, and then I'm going to have you get with Tracy, and then we'll see you back here in 10 minutes. Please.
All right.
Hold on. Ms. Smith, is your mom here? Come up, ma'am. Hi. Hi. So who are you in relation to Ms. Smith?
I'm her biological grandmother. I've raised her from a baby.
Does she stay with you now?
Yes, she lives with me.
Okay, so let's do this. I want to send her for a drug test. I want to know what, if anything, is in the system. I'm going to have her come back within the next 15 minutes. We'll get the test and then we'll go from there. I'm going to appoint her a lawyer, and then we need to figure out what's going on with her so that she doesn't get into further trouble. Sure.
The day that happened.
I don't want to talk about the case because I've got a bunch of DAs here. I know that you want to tell your side. I'm going to give you a lawyer. You can you tell what you want to tell me, to the lawyer, and then we can figure out where we go. But everybody's here is going to say it. And if it's something that hurts her where you think it's going to help,
But it may not.
right. So just hang tight, give us like 30 minutes and then we'll, yeah, okay. Thank you for coming though.
Thank you.
Okay.
This is Angel Torres. You asked me to be here today because of curfew violation on bond violations.
Oh, you don't want to do your plea.
But we wanted to plea, but you also wanted to address that, I guess.
Are we doing a plea on Torres?
Yes.
Yes, you're right.
Right here. Rivera, go ahead and sign for your reset.
But you'd also requested him here for bond violation because he had some curfew violations when he was working. And I guess you just wanted to explain that.
You know what this is? This is a contract that you and I are entering into now. I have your life in my hands. I can either massage it or I can squeeze it and make it really hurt. Mr. Torres, do you understand? It's not a game. It's not a joke. And you're facing a year. And from what I get, you just don't get it. And if it's a lengthy jail sentence, that's what it's going to take. Then that's what it's going to take. But I'm tired of the games. And what you're doing now is you're entering into a deferred where You muck this thing up, you're looking at an entire year. And I have no problems doing that to you. Because this is your third case within the last, what, 6 months?
Second case.
Third case. He had an evading, he had a assault that was dismissed, and now this is another assault. Did you graduate from high school?
He's in his senior year, Judge. He's going to be in high school, and he'll graduate in May of next year. That's one of the conditions of probation is to stay in school.
Great. So while he is in school, we'll waive the community service, okay? If you do not graduate from high school, you will be doing high school with me behind bars. Do you understand, Mr. Torres? You give up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement. This deferred is a type of probation that if you complete it successfully, you don't end up with conviction. But I'm telling you, you give up nearly every right known to man by entering into this agreement, saying that, hey, I can make this thing. And if you don't, you authorize me to put you in jail for an entire year. So far, we have, how many BBRs do we have, Carl? So far,
It was 3 curfew violations, Judge, and they were all like about 7 o'clock at night because he was works landscaping and his employer didn't bring him back home until the jobs were done. But there were 3 curfew violations. He didn't have any curfew violations when he was in school. School's over now for the summer, of course, and this is the one we were trying to get him to work
so
at.
so the enter at 1:58 a.m. in the morning.
Well, I was looking at the other one, 7:30.
What were you doing at 1:58 in the morning, Mr. Torres?
He's asking you a question. What were you doing at 1:58 in the morning?
Work, sir. I was finishing a couple of jobs and then I had to clean all my food. I had to clean the weed eater and the lawnmower.
His mother's in court from too, Judge, in case it matters if you want
Sure.
to talk to her. If you want her up.
Sure. Does she speak English?
Yes. She speaks both languages.
Yes, sir.
Hi. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. We've had a lot of problems with Mr. Torres. A lot of problems. This is his 3rd case. He can't stay out of trouble and he does whatever he wants to do. Doesn't care who tells him what. We have no impact on him. I told him to stay at home and I gave him a curfew just so that he could stay out of trouble. 3 times he had violated that, 1 time coming home at 2 in the morning. Sure.
The Saturday that we made a surprise birthday party for my husband, his 60th birthday. That's the only time that he stayed out late.
What day was it?
Saturday, June the 22nd.
This is a different day anyways.
That's the only one that I know that was me for the birthday party.
On conditions that he's supposed to live up to. Doesn't matter if anyone else tells him differently. When he doesn't, there are serious consequences and he ends up going to jail because of it. What do I need to do to keep him out of trouble?
This is on you. You don't want to listen with me. What do you want to do?
Shh.
Listen to me, you go the right way. Now, this is the hard way you're going to.
And it's over and it's over and it's over.
I can't keep him in school. I put him in school every day. He's the one that's leaving.
So we will do this. You tell me what you want and I will make it happen with him. What time does school stop?
He comes home at 3:30, 3 o'clock. What time?
School ends at 2:30. I get home by 3.
You want him home? I'm making that a condition of his probation now. He's got to go home.
I don't think he's in school in the summer, is he?
No,
What's he doing now?
right now.
Working landscaping right now.
Right now, just looking for work out there.
So he's not working.
Cutting grass, looking for work. I don't know.
So many different stories with Mr. Torres. It's crazy. It's
It's right now like I'm pushing him, but he's learning the hard way.
Judge, we had talked to you once before when he was trying to get a job working at 11 o'clock at night and you wouldn't approve because it's too late, which is, and I understand because it was during school. He's not in school now for the summer session, but he is seeking other employment. And in the meantime, he's working for a landscaping company cutting grass, but he doesn't have a full-time job at the present time.
he needs to get a full-time job. I don't care if it's working at McDonald's. I don't care if it's working at Burger King, Home Depot, full-time job. I want you back here in 2 weeks to show me what you've done, Mr. Torres. If you've done nothing, it's not going to go well for you. I will give you my card. You have a direct line to me. If he starts acting a fool with you or starts playing games, call me. Tell Carl, I will come up and I'm going to straighten him out for you. If he doesn't do anything you say, come back and tell me, and I will straighten him out for you. All you got to do is say the word, and I'll jump on him so tough that I'm serious. If he starts, playing games, he starts going out smoking dope, doing anything like that, you still have a curfew with me, Mr. Torres. I'm not letting you out in the middle of the night. One way or the other, we're going to straighten you out. If it means putting you in custody repeatedly, I'll do it in a heartbeat. You're entering this deferred as part of this probation. You must do an effective decision-making class, 4-hour anger management class, no drugs, no alcohol, 25 hours of community service, no harassing, threatening, or abusive contact with Victor Hugo Salazar, and proof of enrollment in high school. I want you back here in 2 weeks. Show me what you've done. If you don't have a job, something that you can prove to me other than your word, it's not going to go well. Come back. Show me and tell me how he's been. If you have any issues, please let me know. I'm here for you. I will do whatever you want me to do. Okay? Just Carl knows how to get a hold of me.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Torres, if you violate this thing, I'm going to put you in jail. The only thing we're going to talk about is how you violate it. And I'm going to tell you now, I'm not going to let you plead guilty. I'm not going to let this go on your record. I will repeatedly put you in and let you out. And every time you violate, it'll go up by a week. So the first time, it's 1 week. You violate again, it's 2 weeks, and then I'm going to let you out. You play with me again, it's going to be 3 weeks. And that's the way we will do it until you straighten out. You understand? I'd like to send him for a drug test right now to make sure he's clean.
Okay.
How do you plead to this offense, Mr. Torres? I will not find you guilty. I will withhold that for 6 months, up to 15 years if I need to. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Mom, here's my card. If you need me, just call me. Shatori, can you give me? Okay,
And we're waiving the fee.
all fees waived.
And then the first,
Yeah.
Judge, we're approaching on Taylor Smith. I just got appointed to her this morning. She went to go get drug tested. She's back here. It looks like she tested positive for THC. I don't know if you got an email for that.
Come up, ma'am. Ms. Smith, no. Yes, Ms. Smith, come up. No more marijuana. Do you understand? You tested positive. I don't know if you knew that that was going to happen. I had a feeling, when the cat's away, the mice will play, right? So I'm telling you now, I'm going to drug test you 31 days from today. And if you test positive again, that tells me that you've continued to smoke. Guess what's going to happen?
You're going to jail.
Right.
Yeah. As you should. I'm angry.
It's okay. It happens. We're all young and did things that we shouldn't do at one point, but luckily you've not dug yourself into such a hole that you can't crawl out of it now. The problem is what you do now at 17 will affect you for the next 40 years of your life, and you don't get it. And that's okay. That's why we're here to show you what happens. Some people get it. Some people are eternal kids for life and end up with a number on their back forever. So we don't want that for you. We want you to be on the up and up. Have you seen how many lawyers there are here? That's the way to life. The way to life is money. When you have money, good things can happen. Lavish vacation, nice cars. When you don't, at the very minimum, graduate and go on, you'll end up with nothing. So tell me, I want to give you my card. You have my number. If you ever need anything, you let me know. Just tell me what kind of conditions you would like on her, and we'll do it. Curfew, no contact. If she's hanging out, we're back. Just
Definitely a curfew.
okay.
Because of the type.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is this gonna hurt?
And she hangs around that I really don't know nothing about.
Okay.
She
So
went-
let's do this. I don't want to put everybody on the spot, but I'd like you to get with Mr. Sims.
Yes.
So you're not in school now, right?
No, summer, yes.
It's summer.
Vacation.
So what are you doing now?
At home, with me, because I'm on vacation, I teach, so. we're both
Great.
on vacation.
Thank you for being a teacher.
Yes, and so, I plan some vacations for me and her sister.
Okay.
Because I've raised her two siblings from babies, I reared them. And I thought maybe by me going back to college and getting my doctoral degree to show them they could do it too. I wouldn't be going through this.
We're all young and did things,
Yes.
and if we need to put her in lockup, we'll do it.
If
Don't
that,
violate these conditions.
yes, if she violates that, I'm in total agreement because this is her chance to get her life right. And yes, I will.
So what time do you want? Mr. Sims, do you get that?
Time to.
As far as a curfew, you want 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 7, 7, 11, okay?
Well, let's do 10:30. You know why? Because when I do,
You don't have to explain.
okay.
Just do
She
whatever
do
you
come
want.
back. Yeah, 10:30 is fine.
Smoking weed, because I'm telling you, it will stay in your system for 30 days. If you go out there today and smoke, I will know. And I promise you, it's not going to go well for you. I get the attitude you're giving me, and that's okay. You can hate me all you want. It's okay. I want you to do well. And the only way is to make sure that we are on top of it and make sure that you're doing what you're supposed to do. And when not, and when you hang with dogs, you're going to get fleas. As far as it is now, so no harassing or abusive contact with the complaining witness, no weapons, and no dope, no alcohol. And I will test you. And that's it. As long as you can stay clean, you and I will be best friends, Ms. Smith. Okay, so hang tight. We're gonna have her take a seat. I'm gonna get with Tracy for the bond conditions, and then we'll go from there. You have my card. You ever have an issue, first get a hold of Mr. Sims, and he'll get a hold of me, and then we'll go from there, okay?
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for doing what you're doing.